Today we'll be taking a look at Avalanche's Avax coin, performing some technical analysis and making some predictions on where we can expect to see Avax go in the near future. Let's get into it. Welcome back into the Avax chart, guys. If you'd like to buy Avax or want some free Bitcoin, there are a couple of links down in the description of today's video. And for those of you who have been on the channel for a while, you would know that I did cover this coin previously and we haven't covered it for a while, so quite a bit has happened. I originally thought what occurred was a cup and handle pattern, and whilst I believe firmly the cup and handle did form itself, the overall crypto market unfortunately meant that we weren't able to break out, and everything was descending, things such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the major players, resulting in Avax obviously joining them as well. We did manage to get out and just get above our key point of resistance here on the 2nd of January. We hit a high on that day of $117 and the resistance was at $114, but we weren't able to stay past that unfortunately, and then we started to drop down back below the 20-day, then the 50-day moving averages. Now, unfortunately then out of the channel that we were downtrending in, which was more of a consolidation pattern, and we failed, and unfortunately the breakout couldn't occur. And I think this was more so driven by the crypto space as opposed to Avax itself. As you can see as well, we're currently now sitting at a value of $73.10, and you won't be able to see it here very well until I move this, but there we go, we got rid of the volume. On the 22nd of January, we had our worst day, hitting a low, unfortunately, there of $53. So not too good, unfortunately, but you can see those sell-offs did occur, and we are now starting to see a potential bit of recovery. The volumes were quite large as well, if you can see that. If I just zoom that out slightly, a bit like that, you can see the volumes were large. There was big dumps that had occurred, unfortunately, but recovery is now imminent, I expect, with the overall crypto market bouncing. Right now we are currently being blocked by the 20-day moving average. That is acting as a key point of resistance for us. But more importantly, where are our horizontal points of resistance and of course support at this point in time? So from a support perspective, we absolutely have support down here. That is sitting at roughly $60, maybe just right about there, as you can see, and that is basically where we bounced off previously, maybe slightly lower, even at about $59. You can see we sort of bounced off that price back over at this low point that we saw a couple of weeks ago. Now, of course, we've bounced off that point, so where is the resistance? Well, apart from that 20-day moving average, if we start to move up horizontally, you can see that this in itself is a major point of resistance. Plenty of price action has occurred in the past at this point. It is certainly major. You can see as well, bounces have occurred on previous dips of this coin, bouncing off that point, and that point is right here sitting at $75. So we're sitting at $73. Ideally what we want to see is that $75 mark breakout. If we do manage to see that happen, I would say we have likely managed to break at least the short-term downtrend. But if we actually want to have a look at the overall trend, let's put that in place. I'll remove the channel that we had there and let's start to draw a few lines. I think this is probably relatively accurate when it comes to how we're trending along at this point in time. We are sitting smack bang on that key point. So really, the next 24 hours are going to be very, very critical for Avax. We need to A, get past this downtrend, B, get past the 20-day moving average, and C, get past the horizontal point of resistance. These are all within a few dollars of each other, a couple of dollars in fact, $2. So bumping us up above the $75 mark will be confirmed a breakout, and it will be, in my opinion, quite large. If we're able to do that, the target that we are going for first and foremost will only be slightly higher, and this is purely once again due to price action that we have seen in the past. It's going to be here at about $83 in my opinion. As you can see, this was a major point for our dump to occur. It was a major bounce point here. Plenty of price actions occurred here in the past, as well as bounces occurring in these locations in November as well. So of course, that will be our major target. Breakout $75, then target that $83 mark. Let's have a quick look at a few more indicators as well. RSI, I imagine, will be quite low at this point in time. Yes, as you can see, on our lowest day, we did move into the oversold range at 26.5. We're now creeping back up with the, I suppose, little bit of a rise in price, and we're currently sitting at 44.95. So plenty of headroom for us to break out should it occur, but also we could continue to downtrend in this sort of a manner as well. Hopefully we don't see that happen though. Let's have a look at the MACD. Bring that one up quickly. And you can see we've just had a nice cross of the MACD, the 12-day EMA crossing above the 26-day EMA. A bullish indicator for us right now. Ideally, we see a period at least something similar to that, but green of course, maybe even what we saw over here, in order to maintain our uptrend that has been slowly forming over the past few days. I would like to point out, just if we do hide these factors here, let's shift that out the way as well. There is a little bit of an uptrend that you can see has in fact formed here. So if we continue this uptrend, we've got 3 points of contact, and we do manage to break out and that doesn't fail, we will hopefully start to move up quite quickly. So all in all, the target for today's video is hit $75 and break it, and then target the $83 mark after the fact. That wraps up our analysis on Avalanche's Avax coin, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments section below. Of course, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you do leave a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of this sort of content, hit subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.